Dad never imagined our whole world could collapse overnight. He's seen so much loss in his life, but when the one lying in that hospital bed turned out to be my mom, suddenly, all his knowledge and experience meant nothing. The scan on the screen was cold and undeniable. The words asterisk, brain dead asterisk cut into him like a knife. He kept telling himself maybe there was still hope, but I knew there wasn't going to be a miracle. That morning, Dad and I had been so excited, waiting for Mom to come home. Instead, when we opened the door, it was 2 police officers standing there.
Conrad Hawkins, there's been an accident.
Patient is female, 30s, status post-MVC, GCS3 at the scene.
Do we have an ID on the patient?
Nicolette Nevin.
Dad raced to the hospital. Mom was rushed into the CT room, and he stayed right behind her, never leaving her side. They wouldn't let him join the treatment, but even the doctors didn't know what more they could do. From the moment she was found until now, Mom hadn't shown a single sign of consciousness. That meant her life was hanging by a thread. Everyone was praying for a miracle. The CT scan revealed swelling had caused devastating brain damage. She was already brain dead. But I knew Dad wasn't ready to give up. He started digging into cases of brain injuries. He found one about a 40-year-old woman whose car had been hit by a snowplow, the worst brain injury he'd ever seen, and yet she recovered. If he could figure out how she pulled through, maybe Mom could too. But then Dr. Devon's words made him stop and think.
Elaine Quinn's scans were entirely different than Nick's. She had a brain bleed. We were able to intervene on that.
Dad held Mom's hand, gently rubbing his thumb across her fingers as if he could somehow wake her up. He leaned close to her ear and whispered,
I can't let go. What if we do this to the end? And I can't ever talk to her again.
But she didn't respond. That's when Dr. Bell contacted the organ transplant center. The hospital director pushed back hard. How could a life so full, just yesterday, suddenly be declared over? But with thousands of patients nationwide waiting for transplants, those preparations had to be made. And now, Dad had to face the hardest choice of his life.